I think we have a new heavyweight contender in the books off rip. What's chill, world? Welcome back to another episode of Rucker the GOAT, a channel where we review everything combat sports. I'm your host, Kira, aka Rucker the GOAT. And if you're new to the channel, if you find this video helpful in any way, please consider subscribing and clicking that post notification bell so you'll be the first to know when new content becomes available. So for the first fight, we had Joseph Parker versus Sean Keane. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all, Sean Keane, he just got outclassed. Joseph Parker was too much for him. Sean Keane, yes, his record looked impressive. Yes, he had a lot of stoppages. The Quebec fighter is okay. I'm not trying to hate, but Joseph Parker just had a way better offense and defense. The dude caught him with that uppercut in the third round and it was wraps. Congrats to Joseph Parker on that third round TKO. Fast forward into the next fight, we had a battle of two undefeated British fighters. We had Fabio Wardley versus David Adelaide. First and foremost, I want to congratulate Fabio Wardley for getting the defeat by... Kingston, what's up? Dad doing a video.
I was gonna just run in and say, hey, you're to your fans.
We got a brief intermission. We got Kingston wanting to say hello to everybody.
Hello.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Both of these fighters were game. Both of these fighters were really tough. David Adewale, hope I'm saying his name right. He was very tough. He was trying to, stay in the fight. Even when he got dropped, he couldn't even believe he got dropped, and he wasn't even happy with the stoppage. But as the rounds progressed, especially that 6th and 7th round, Fabio just pulled ahead. He was just piecing them apart, and then the ref just had enough. He had to stop the fight. And of course, last but most certainly not least, in the heavyweight division, in Francis Ngannou's debut fight, we had Tyson Fury versus Francis Ngannou. Everyone and their mom thought Tyson Fury was going to steamroll Francis Ngannou because of how good he did versus Deontay Wilder. The one thing people aren't taking into account, Francis Ngannou stands 6'4". He weighed in at 272 pounds. Deontay Wilder, yes, he is a sensational talent, but Deontay Wilder usually weighs in around 216, 225, 235. When you have someone who is 272 pounds, that moves like a middleweight, who's very fit, who's very athletic, you're not gonna be able to push them around how you want. You're not gonna be able to wear down on them with your weight. They weigh just as much as you, and they're probably stronger than you. The crazy thing about Francis Ngannou, he drops the lineal heavyweight and WBC champion in Tyson Fury. It was insane. Knocking down Tyson Fury, that was not on anybody's radar. But if y'all looked at my pre-fight prediction, I said he had the nuclear option in both of his fists. Fury, because Francis Ngannou has the nuclear option in both of his fists. If he catches a clear shot at the chin, Tyson Fury definitely could go to sleep. However, Tyson Fury won by a very small margin via split decision. But in my opinion, from what I saw with my own two eyes, Ngannou slight got robbed. I'm not gonna even lie to you. He was pushing forward the entire time. He was being very smart. He wasn't just trying to headhunt. Yes, he did get kind of fatigued, but you gotta think about it. He's an MMA fighter. They do 5-minute rounds or 3 5-minute rounds. Someone who is not a boxer, who's crossing over from MMA, managed to knock down the best heavyweight in the modern era. Even though Francis Ngannou lost by a very small margin, I feel his stock went up tremendously. I feel the sky's the limit for Francis Ngannou, which leads me into the next segment. What's next for Tyson Fury? What's next for Francis Ngannou? Before this fight even started, Tyson Fury signed a contract for a potential fight on December 23rd versus Alexander Usyk, a Ukrainian fighter who used to be a cruiserweight lineal champion who crossed over to heavyweight and is also undefeated. Usyk is number 3 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, and Tyson Fury is number 6 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. I feel this one is going to be such a crazy fight as well. If everything goes to plan, we're going to see who's the best. Both of these fighters still both have their oath. Both of these fighters are lineal champions. Both of these fighters are world-class athletes. You see Usyk, he beat the former undisputed heavyweight champion in the world, and Anthony Joshua. Hopefully neither one of these fighters gets hurt, Tyson Fury or Usyk, because on December 23rd, that could potentially be another insane fight in the heavyweight division in boxing. What's next for Francis Ngannou? Francis Ngannou's stock just went up tenfold. Francis Ngannou could be a legitimate heavyweight contender in boxing. For those of y'all who don't know, Francis Ngannou signed with the PFL promotion in May of 2023. Francis Ngannou is set to earn at least $10 million. He can dominate legitimately in the heavyweight division if he wants to. Or he can go over to the PFL, dominate those fighters over in the PFL, and be a legitimate ambassador and expand PFL Africa for all African fighters, giving African fighters more opportunities to be MMA fighters. Hey man, that's the end of this video. If y'all like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends. Let everyone know about the videos. We're coming up. We're gonna be doing a lot of more content. I can't do things without you guys. We're on the road to 100 subscribers by the end of next month, and by the end of the year, we're trying to get 300 subscribers. Again, I can't do it without you guys. I provide the content. Just hit me with a subscribe, give me a like, let people know about it. That's all I'm asking. It's all free. Just hit those buttons. Again, I'm Kira, aka Rucker to Go. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.